What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
It's another one of those days. We're hanging out.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
It's been a while.
It's been a while for me to be even anywhere near a camera or a mouse. but cool. So it's gonna be another one of those shows where we're just kind of just chilling and hanging. But I think I'm ready for it.
Yep. I think I'm ready for it too. And again, this is the podcast and show where it gives me and Rich an excuse to talk to each other every couple of weeks and all that. So for those of you who are watching us live, those of you who are joining us on Spotify or whatever the other many networks, welcome to Karg.
Calling all retro gamers.
Calling all retro gamers.
Calling all retro gamers.
Calling all retro gamers.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Calling All Retro Gamers, the fun excuse to just hang out and chat with my buddy, Ed, RetroKillDashNine. There he is, right there.
Hey.
What's going on?
Every time I see that intro, I'm like, one of these days I need to update that.
we really do. We need to cut more people in. We've asked them all to throw us the Calling All Retro Gamers. We got to do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I want to update myself just because my office is. It's funny. I even saw your office has changed. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got people already up in here. We got Lloyd R. Jim. What's going on? And Ian Hobbies. Hey, he's already ready to rock. Hey, Lloyd. And I can see it. I can see it here. Lloyd says hi back, and then you've been summoned.
Yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead. Oh yeah, that's right. You missed it. We couldn't see Pete's reaction.
Did you hit us with one on the Evercast?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's funny. And Crow's reaction was, "Hey, at least this one was quick. All right, we'll do this one." Because so before I play this real quick, so I forgot to tell you. So I first accidentally did I clicked on the normal. I just clicked on the normal one, and I wanted to do the one with the twirl, so they got a double dose. But at least they were quick back. They were quick back to back. Okay, so here's one you haven't seen yet. There we go. That was a super fast one. Yeah, I need to create more. But then it was kind of funny because we I think. I don't know if it was Peter Crow or someone said I should do one going on for an hour, 10 minutes. And then I jokingly said, hey, I could make one that goes 24 hours. So then when you leave your house to go on vacation to frighten people away.
Oh my goodness.
Lots of silly stuff. Who knows? Maybe, maybe
That'd
at some
awesome.
point. But yeah, those are always fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. See? Yep. And it was Ian. Yep. It was Ian. It was the whole one that started that. It started that kind of going.
Yeah, you should have different ones. Look at the monster you've created, Ian. It's all good.
You know what? Which kind of tying into, into the convention. At some point, I'm gonna have to get to some type of shirts made up. So I'm a walking billboard, and I think on the back of it, I think I need to do that RetroKillDashNine.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Because I want to walk by people and have them kind of read that.
Yes. No, that's you should do that. Should be a double-sided shirt.
Yeah.
The Evercade effect on the front.
Yep.
And then RetroKillDashNine with all eyes.
Yes.
Just the whole. It's just RetroKillDash up top, and then just 9.
Yeah.
11 exclamation points.
I think though, and talking to, I think it was Pete that said that I could probably have an Evercade there, but he's it was either him or Crow, but he's just don't actually have Evercade on the thing.
Yeah.
Then that way it just looks like it could be any handheld, something like that. I don't know. I'll have to either that or if I decide I want to redo a banner. But yeah, at some point I need to do that just to be a walking billboard.
Nice. So yeah, today's episode is going to be super chill and super just hangouty. Our entire agenda outside of a couple little topics we might be doing while we're doing this is just simply a Magic the Gathering arena throwdown. Because part of the thing we wanted to do on the channel was actually just kind of like get to playing either paper or in this case digital, like card gamey stuff, because we both think it's pretty fun, and I think it's a kind of neat thing. It's actually, this particular thing is actually a pilot, because if we can get this really going, this could be something that's really cool. Like moving forward, I could see that this could be like a really cool endeavor, but more on that kind of stuff later.
Okay, yeah, if people like it enough, I think we said we would do, like, now we do card every other week, like we would do like an extra.
Yeah, we do
an extra stream a month that would either be physical or digital. Not gonna lie, I do like that we're doing digital because then it's easier to set up. Don't have to mess around with all the cameras.
Yeah, we don't have to do all the camera work and all that kind of stuff. Actually, my brother-in-law Eric, he because we've been itching to get back to like Team RTFC stuff. And he found some kind of weird like rig, like this like metal stand thing. It's not too expensive, but he found this thing that we can like set up this thing where we can take it from where, like just build it and then move it to different places. So we could do a shoot wherever, because that was the problem. When we started trying to do this, we didn't have the studio anymore, right? Like everything down in the basement's gone. So we're like, oh, well, what if we made this thing where you could do it like at his house and then at mine right here in the dining room or whatever, and just set up, play, shoot, and then put it out. I was like, yeah, let's do this. So
I forgot. Yeah, I totally forget. We got too much stuff going on, which gets to the bad thing. But that's why we were floating the idea of like trying to like play each other as a paper game and teach me the game and all that. Yeah, yes. That's still somewhere on the roadmap.
Yes, that is absolutely somewhere on the roadmap, and it's something will be happening pretty soon with the SRG side of things and calling out retro gamers. Just to give you a hint there. Rich, where did the beard go? The beard went into a weird abyss, because I was prepping for the reason I missed the Evercast is my wife's best friend just recently had a little girl, and her christening was last weekend, and my wife was part of the ceremony. So you gotta get the scruff out of the way. So I'm going ahead and I'm trying to do the buzzer. And I had just taken it out of my tackle bag, and I just went, oh, cool. I turn it on, and it's like zoop, because I'm just used to it. Well, it felt a little close, but once I looked at it, I was like, oh, well, it's too late now.
You know what?
So I just went with it, because the topper, the number topper that's on, that's supposed to be on there, it wasn't on. So I just,
dude, I did this. I did a similar thing, because normally, like on my beard, I'll use a 2, which is the second lowest, and it gets it pretty the way I want it. Well, for whatever reason, I wanted to use like a 1, and then it kind of did that same thing, and then once you already start and do half of it, you have to kind of go with it, and so now I just use a 1 on my head, and I use a 2. So I've been there, but it'll grow back. It's
Oh yeah, well, and it's already I mean, you can actually kind of see the goatee already back, and it's only been 3 days. So like by the end of the week, by the time you see me on the Evercast, I should have trimmed, at least looking like it's trimmed, back, hopefully. Anyway, that's the story of the beard. Ian Hobbies is just wanted to squeeze this in there. Now that Pocket has a Master System core, we're actually just talking about this in the pre-show. Can you recommend your top 5? I can, 100%, and I think I have it right now.
Let's do it.
So top 5 in no particular order. Master System games for the Pocket. Now that it has a core, Golden Axe Warrior, of course.
Yeah.
Just of course.
Yeah.
Phantasy Star, Miracle Warriors, Zillion, and Joe Montana Football. That's 5.
Oh,
off the top.
And I've got two runner-ups for you. And then this is just and these are just based upon the Master System Mondays. Double Dragon, you've got, because that's
it was an excellent port. Yeah, for sure.
And Where in the World is Carmen San Diego?
Yeah. Yes.
That's underrated.
Yeah, those are good ones. Those are definitely good ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the core thing, like like what is Master System to like me, right? Those 5 games that's Master System to me.
Hey, just to
And
judge
they're
this,
all hot bangers. They're all great.
that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
What's wrong with your face? Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
So you know what the weirdest thing was? I did that, right? And my so my son the next morning, I don't know what I guess we were so busy he didn't really notice, but my son the next morning, I woke him up and I usually get him ready for, like church or like, school or whatever. So I wake him up and I put all his clothes on and take him downstairs. This is Henry. And then usually when he's running around, he'll like get all excited and then I'll turn around and then like he'll see me and I'll be like, oh, daddy. And then like runs and I'll pick him up and whatever. So he did that. And he turned around and he started running for me and he stopped dead right before he got to me. And he started looking like at my face and he's like, no, something's wrong. And I was like, come on, man, I'll hang out with you. And he backed up. And he was like, no, I don't know. I know it's you, but something is wrong.
Oh my God, kids are great. Kids are great like that. Yeah, I mean, for me, the funny thing is, like, if I totally shaved this, I would. I look too young. Like, I don't know. I look like a man child, so I have to.
Yeah, well, and for me, it's like if it went all off, I don't know. It's just the proportions are all off. I need some design.
Like, you know what? It kind of reminds me of like there's an episode of the Cleveland Show. I forget why, but like he loses his mustache or whatever, and he looks like really weird because he has this like big prominent mustache. And then I think his wife says something like that. That's not the face of a man I want to be married to. And I think he had to put like a clip on, but it was just I guess like he had gotten like that used to it. I don't know. I'll have to find that, but yeah. So I'm glad that Ian brought up analog. He said he's researching the SCG 1000 as well.
Oh, nice.
So,
yeah.
That is interesting. That with the late, for those of you who don't know, with the latest update, you have Open FPGA. And so you got your Game Boy Color, your Game Boy Advance initially, and then there's that's kind of cool Neo Geo Arcade, but that's like very much in an alpha. Which of course, like the Neo Geo was never designed to it because you would never, there's not going to be an adapter to put on a cartridge that would probably like break your. But today I saw where they did the whole like Sega Game Gear Master System SCG 1000, and so. Okay. I think it's kind of neat that they're doing that. That Analog realized, hey, this is probably going to be our flagship product. We're not making any money off of the carts. It's not illegal technically because they're just giving you the cores. And I almost kind of want one now because so that if I get the means to kind of think about it, because over time they're going to have more cores. I mean, right? Because it's Evercade's never going to get like the flagship title, so it's kind of neat to fill in everything else. Oh, Game Gear top 5s.
All right, Game Gear top 5.
I'll let you go first.
So this one it's kind of new to me because I've been exploring it as like a revisit. I never owned one when I was a little kid. I actually always borrowed my buddy Angel. So he's the guy I got the Master System from. But he loved his Game Gear too much to let it go. But from the times that I borrowed his to now, I could safely say, let me see if I can get to 5 titles. Crystal Warriors is good. I played that one back when I was young. Shining Force, amazing.
Oh yeah.
100%. Axe Battler, because it's got the Golden Axe Warrior connection. It's got that kind of like same like kind of in universe. It is sort of a Zelda clone, as in Zelda 2. Castle of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah, that's a different game.
Fantastic port on Game Gear. And let me see if I can find one more. There's another one that was like actually really cool when I was playing it as a younger person, but I can't remember what that game was. So I'm gonna cheap out and say Joe Montana again because it exists on Sega Master System. There's my 5.
Nice. Oh, I have a few. I'm gonna see if I can have 5. Definitely. So like the one game you have to play is Dragon Crystal. If you like randomized roguelikes, like dude, I remember like my buddy had that, and I forget. I don't know. I had traded him to get it because that was a game like the replay value was like infinite. and you can actually sit down and play that for an hour and then die and be depressed because you have to, I think there's supposedly an ending to it, but that game has a lot of replay value. That never got to own or play it, but like trying to think of what I've watched for Sega Lord X, like what is it? Not Ninja Gaiden, Shinobi.
Oh, Shinobi,
it's very different because there's like 5 different ninjas and they each have like a different power and you can choose the order. Like it's kind of like Shinobi meets Mega Man. So
yeah, it is kind of like that.
Definitely those two. And then so here's a game I recommend that you play, not because it's good, but just so you can appreciate and take a trip back in time what's available. You got to play the original Mortal Kombat for it because Mortal Kombat in the arcade is a 5-button game.
Yeah.
And so you have a kick and a punch, and start was block.
Yes.
And Kano was removed from it. So it's, back then it was awesome. I mean, I didn't care being able to play it in the car. It could be horrible now, but just, and I think there might be even Mortal Kombat 2 for it, but just spin it up, like play it for 5 minutes just so you can appreciate what we had. The Streets of Rages are fun. I don't know if they're an exact copy or they're different, but I remember I had like, Streets of Rage 1. Yeah.
I think there was a little bit of differences there, but yeah, the cool thing about Game Gear is there was a lot of like re-engineering for a ton of those games, and most of them actually wound up being like either just like all right to good or very good. So it's surprising, and it's a shame because a lot of people didn't get the chance to like really experience it. Because back in the day, the Achilles heel of the thing was you could play for like 5 minutes before you had to put batteries.
Oh yeah, When I got it, so a weird game was like Terminator, like based off of the movie. It was kind of challenge. It wasn't horrible, but it was all right. But yeah, I remember I think I got that, and then my next 2 things I got was like Streets of Rage and the AC adapter for that reason because the rechargeable batteries. I want to say maybe I got like 2 hours, and those were like the Radio Shack like blue purple ones that took like 8 hours to recharge. So I was like, man,
yeah, no, it's rough. So, but yeah, no, good stuff. Yeah, Super Monaco Grand Prix I heard good things about too.
Yeah.
So actually, I wonder if I have, because I got like some of my other pickups. I wonder if I actually have that one. Oh. Look at that.
There you go.
Super Monaco GB right there.
But yeah, I think it's neat because you have the form factor and all that, and it's a lot better quality than like knockoff Chinese handhelds. And yes, it is FPGA, so I don't know. We'll have to see maybe if I had the means or not, I might kind of enter because like there's some games like Metroid, right? Like Metroid Zero, which is like a reimagining of the original one, and then the other Metroid. But those games are super expensive. So like there are some of those games I wouldn't mind playing in the handheld experience, and then you can pop in your own carts. The other neat thing, forget which YouTuber I watched, they said that he liked about playing Game Boy Advance using it, is that now you have more space for the triggers and your hands can be more comfortable because there's not a cart in that slot. So I was like,
yeah.
So yeah, for all the other stuff that every kid will never do, it could be, kind of cool to mess with that.
Indeed. So, here's some more stuff coming in a sec here. Here we go. $40 or so get you a modern power PCB and 2 lithium-ion batteries. Good upgrade for Game Gear. Nice. That's not bad.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
And of course, you're gonna have to bring up something else here, dude. You know what? It's the Me. Like I've seen a lot. Like the Miyoo Mini. Like the thing about it, especially the version 2, they fixed it. Like where the buttons don't scrape. Like that's right. Retro Gaming Corpse. Like he loves that device. Like he's shown all the crazy things you can do. Cases. I've thought about that because that is something that you could just like put in your pocket. It's only like $60. If you want like like as far as like being portable, it is one of the best portables that you can put in your pocket. Yeah, I've thought about that too, and then I'm like, do I want to miss or go down the dark side of emulation? But I don't know. So that's I always struggle. But yeah, not like you could fit an analog pocket in your pocket. But yeah, I've thought about that too. But then we have like the EXP coming up, so it's like I don't know. We've got lots of good stuff. But yeah, with that, not going too much, we're going to dive into a game in a second, but kind of like Steam Deck, just been seeing a lot of stuff on that. You can do like remote play your PS4, PS5. And, you know, they have like those like unofficial like third-party docks for like $35. So you can kind of turn it into a mini computer. But then again, if you have a Steam Deck, you can emulate everything. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, there's lots of crazy stuff with
there's
that.
There's too many options. At least I like with Navricade, I get my cards, I don't have to think, I pop them in and play. So that's
Yeah. Oh. That's not bad. That's a cool mod.
When you're 12 years old? Dang!
Drill the hole in the center of the D-pad and glued a threaded insert so I could thread in a joystick. That's impressive. At 12, that's super impressive.
Dude,
also,
you've got like mad skills. You've got like mad skills there.
I also agree that like I would have been scared to death.
I would have been scared to death, and then like once that paid off, I would have felt like this.
Oh yeah!
Yes.
Dude, you are a Kool-Aid man. That is awesome. That's 12 years old. I'm impressed. Yeah, I would have been scared. I would have been scared too. That is so cool. Question is, Lloyd, do you still have that Game Gear that you modified? Because if you do, that's even more awesome.
Oh yeah, that would be really cool. Nice. Yeah, Lloyd says he still does have it. Too bad they can't post pics in here. Yeah, that's. Yeah, there should be.
You have it up.
Cool.
Do you have it uploaded somewhere? Like, dude, drop a link.
I don't know if he's going to be able to drop a link in the chat. I think YouTube will exit. So you have to be a mod.
What if he removes the HTTPS?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. If you have it uploaded somewhere, put it in there. I'd love to. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like, dude, I'm like, if you still have it, I'd geek over that.
That'd be really, really cool. We should see if we can find it. But
yeah, I would say either that or email it to calling all retro gamers at Gmail.
Did we get the full? Yeah. Calling all retro gamers at gmail.com is the account.
Yeah, send it. Yeah, email it to us there. And if you email it to us while we're live, let us know, and one of us will pop it over on screen and we'll show it on next show. But yeah, either way, dig it up, email it to us. Like I'd be like,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I would have been terrified. I wouldn't have had the guts. I'd be like, no, man, that's
right. So yeah, what do you think? Well, you want to throw down?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna leave the chat live, and we're gonna do some like talking with the chat. I'll read comments and stuff, because what we're about to do is go full screen, and I'm not gonna be able to see the screen that I'm looking at right now, because I don't want to see people's hands, because that'd be just silly. Yeah. So we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna get ready to go. But for the chat, what I want you to do is, because I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do to play, like what decks I was gonna play. You know what? I'm gonna have you guys pick. So, whatever you guys are ready, give me a number between 1 and 5, and that'll determine the deck I play against Ed with. Like one being, so it's like from the 5 colors, 1 being white, 5 being black. So like, it'll be, what is it then? White, green, blue, red, black.
Yep.
Atari Creep right away with 3. All right, sir. Blue deck it is. And welcome. All right. So first I got to do the challenge. I'm sending you the challenge there, Ed.
All right. Why didn't I try it again? I was in the stupid menu.
All right. So, challenge.
It
might take a little bit.
Really?
Does it not come through?
No.
Try challenging me.
Which one? The Link or
Link Young? Yeah.
Format. See if you get a pop up. Best of one.
Come on. Sometimes if I log out and log back in.
That's
you know,
yeah.
Let me make sure. Nope, I'm not running on my phone, so I just want to make sure that that's a thing.
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll X out too and come back.
All right, so
try again.
Yep. Log out.
There we go. And then for now, I turned that off so people wouldn't suffer the inception.
Yeah.
It's a launch, and we'll get it to work. And come on, we went through the trouble. We went ahead and we added a. Oh, cool! Chris Atari Creep is here, listening while driving. Nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, so.
Have you been playing any of the new set there, Ed?
I haven't. I saw like when I logged in, like I got some like there we go. I got like a free pack and I opened it, but I haven't made any new decks or.
Okay. Yeah, because it's kind of cool.
Oh, I bet. For me though, I got to be careful because
set.
I can really get sucked into it. And I think I may have like told the story before, like when not before Arena existed, when like the digital version where you could pay for digital cards, and I just when my wife first got together, I had more disposable income, and before I knew it, like I had like I spent like $500 or $600, and luckily I sold my account. I may have made a little bit of money, but I recouped it. And it's always risky when you do that, but I was just I just felt sick to my stomach that I spent so much money on all this digital. I'm like, it's not even the paper card. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
Because I would just get obsessed because, and this is before like the different forms things were popularized, but I would just kind of like see somebody has this deck and I'm like, oh, I've got to get all these cards. And it was annoying because you had to get tickets or what they called ticks that you would use to like, go, like enter in tournaments, and people had like bots and everything where you could just, you could just buy you could just, they'd say all rares or like 5 ticks, all these, and you could just shop around, and it was nuts. And so, yeah, I got way too obsessed. So I got to be careful.
Yeah.
Like, at one point in time, my wife said, she's like, there's 3 people in our relationship and the third person is named Magic. Cause I mean, like you as a kid grew up playing paper Magic. I mean, it's one of the one things where I got like really, really obsessed.
Yeah.
Kind of like one of my buddies, Roy, I haven't talked to in a while. Like he got like, he got like super obsessed like with EverQuest back in the day where you had to grind and all that. And I think he said he had to stop playing because it was the one time where he almost got divorced over it. So yeah, sometimes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so you want me to friend request you?
Yeah. So you just hit the 2 swords.
Challenge.
I see it now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're accepting.
I was like, come on, man.
All right, my decks.
Oh, select deck.
All right.
I never actually
blue. We got the blues. All right.
Okay, fine.
So if you guys want to play, if you guys play Magic the Gathering Arena online, and you want to do a little friends requesties, go ahead and screen cap or roll back and screen cap those because both of our usernames were up there.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the Jace one. That's pretty cool.
I like Jace is one of my favorite planeswalkers, not just because he's blue and blue like trolls and messes with people, but
Yeah.
So typically, like for me, like the decks that I love to play, and this is coming from like way back in like when the Unlimited series, when you had like, Black Vice, which was like, it was a banned card because it was too good, but it's like any, we're playing the same deck. This is awesome. It was it was back when, so Black Vice, every card you had over like 3 or 4 cards, you took a damage. So I love to play decks that like mill your opponent's hands or like mess with your opponent's hands. And that's like so much fun.
Yeah. For sure.
But like counter spells and things. And this deck was like incredibly like, cheap to make.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, he might play this deck. I'm like, fine, I'm gonna have to. Is this just like a battle of who can like out counterspell the other person?
I mean, this is probably going to wind up.
Wow.
I think that's going to wind up being what's happening.
Or it's going to be like 17 more turns, and you'll be just doing a damage to me each turn. And because I have not got like any minions yet, which is bizarre. Oh, what do I want to do here? I'm like, does he want me to counter that on purpose? See, that's the thing you have to decide. I do love the sound effects and all that when like you do kind of like dissolve is awesome. Yeah, take my damage. Oh my god. Just what I needed, more mana. Come on, man. That's like any card game where like I guess that is like the problem with this blue deck is sometimes you can be stuck with a hand of a bunch of stuff that it's like too reactive. That's what I'm telling you. You've done 4 damage to me by me like doing nothing, right?
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, I'm starting to think, like, do you have creatures?
So here's what's going to be funny. Now it's going to be like, do you counter this, and do I counter your counter spell? You know what I mean? It's going to be like the battle.
Right.
Oh, but see, I can't let you have that.
This could be wild.
I better have highlighted. Wait. Yes. No, I can't. I don't have any minions. I can't. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Okay, so I can't believe I'm doing this. And then you're going to do that. And then, yeah, and then. Jeez, it gets really confusing because it's like, which ones do you want to counter? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
really?
all that so I can bring my stupid creature and play. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's going to be the battle of counter spells. But I'm like, well, if I don't do that, then I'm not going to. Why are you doing that?
We're just gonna start trading kits.
Pretty much. Well.
Let's see if we can do this again.
Was it part of my plan?
No.
You know what? It helps to read the cards. Because so like, let's just say an essence capture, you can only counter creatures. So oh well. But at least I made you burn through counter spells. So there we go.
That's true.
Oh, but see, this is so dumb. Like you're just like hitting me for 2. Well, see, then I might as well attack for measly 1 damage. I still gotta get my my vengeance from when we played the physical magic. Let's see. Can he counter my counter spell?
No, I'm letting you resolve that.
See, that's the card that you wanted me to counter, or now if it's the real one that you're going to play. Can't do nothing about that. least now I can bring him out. So now this is interesting. Now we've exhausted all our resources. We're just top decking.
Yep.
So like now is like not the time to get mana.
That's true. But it's exactly what's gonna happen to me. It's happened like literally every time I've ever done this.
So do I? All right. So do this, and I've got no choice but to attack with it. All right, I lose my thing, but so now you got to decide: do you want to take the 2 damage and I draw a card, or are you going to sacrifice that, dude? Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna
pumped up later.
I'm gonna let you get that card.
Yep, I hate how you have to do like take action.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, 8 mana to adapt. Although now is like the time when you really don't want to keep drawing mana. Okay, all right. Now we have a game.
All right.
This is actually kind of exciting. Kind of exciting because it's like, well, at the mercy of the top. Ooh, you don't want to get mana. You have 8 mana, really?
No, it's 1 less for every instant and sorcery in the graveyard.
Oh, that's right. I was like, that's why my dude's blinky. Lord.
All right.
I could have waited till the block, but I want to say to you. Nope. I both must die.
Yep.
So kind of like now, too. Though, at least I'm going to draw a card regardless.
Yep.
Am I going to draw again? See, that's like, damn mana.
Yeah. I think in the race he got me because you're getting card draw.
Yeah, I know, and that's the thing with this deck is once you start to get card draw, there's like no way that your opponent can really do anything to catch up to you.
All right.
Oh, okay. I was curious to see if it would let me do another counter spell, and it worked. All right. I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do we get?
Yeah, grab all those cards.
Grab them all. Grab them all.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, no, I thought you had me there in the beginning. Oh man, you just get me.
Yeah, it was looking pretty good.
Attack with everything.
My body's ready.
Hey, do we want to make a rule for the fun of it that we need to keep changing up decks?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I want to try another one. Actually, I'm going to play a deck that I haven't played in a long time that I kind of remember.
All right, I'm going back to the chat. 3's been eliminated. I need a number either 1, 2, 4, or 5. 1, 2, 4, or 5.
Okay. Well, when you're ready, I've challenged you.
Lloyd emailed the photos too.
Calling all retro gamers at gmail.com, or if you want, feel free to put it in the chat.
All right, 5 has been chosen. Those are those numbers.
Okay. All right. Actually, did you put it in the chat forum, calling all retro gamers?
Yeah,
at gmail.com.
So. Yeah. I mean, I guess you figured it out.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think I remember this deck, because I'll have to go by off as the color in the description. Oh. And I just realized, like, the sleeves that I have was like free ones, you know, when you're playing a similar deck that you could get early on. I forgot about that. I have some of the other free ones that are. Ooh, you're playing zombie. You get a zombie token. No attacks. I want to give you that zombie token. Do I? What? In addition, additional cost. Oh, you had to discard a card. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Darn. No attacks. Murder. Oh, you. I was like, that was the only thing I was afraid of. No, I'll freaking take it. But you only have 2 cards though. Ooh, that hurt. Not gonna lie. Yeah. No, I can't afford to attack. Well, that's funny because I'm gonna do the same thing.
Alrighty then.
I was wondering. I was like, really? Does he have a second? Does he have a second one of those? Ooh, that sucks. Well, myself the damage. That's just funny though. You were thinking, like, yeah, me play it. Ugh. Okay, at least I prevented the damage. Like, yeah, let me play a nasty deck as well. Ugh, what do I do here? I'm gonna pass. Yeah, I can hit Space Flare. Now, I swear to God, if you have a third one of those, I'm gonna be like super sad as panda like ever. Okay. Well, you get that thing. But... What is this? wanting to bring him out, but you've been making that difficult for me. Dude. Yeah, see, I've got cheap stuff too, but I ain't getting it. I gotta get positioned back here. Yeah, I did a whole damage to you. Oh, dude. All right. You got me.
GG. GG.
Yeah. No, that's okay. All right.
All right. So that was blue versus blue and then black versus black. So.
Okay. You pick another deck that I think you are going to play right now.
Okay. Back to the chat. So we're now down to 1, 2, or 4.
Oh, okay. I
1,
think
2, or 4. What do we got? 2. Doing it.
All right, try this deck. I think I know what this deck is. I could be wrong.
What the deck you selected?
Huh. What the heck was wrong? Why did it bring me? Huh? Why did it show me my deck and I have it done? Hope it wait. If it substituted something, fine. I'll pick a different deck. That was weird. It had me go to a screen to see it. But it should be fine. All right.
There we go.
Okay. Yep. This was the deck I was gonna pick anyways beforehand, so I'm fine with that.
I don't know about this. We're gonna keep it. This could be bad, folks. This could be real bad.
Kitty. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna put a counter, which is fine. I think this might be like a white weenie. Ooh, a treasure icon. Like, I don't need to worry about getting first strike yet. Oh yeah, I forgot the kitty is lifelink. Forgot about that.
Yes, that is true.
What? I just don't land this turn. What?
No attacks. This is getting bad, folks.
Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? A little bit of payback here.
Yeah.
Although you've got a lot more mana than me.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, you got some stuff. What? It's not allowed. You know what? I don't like that, so I'm not going to allow it.
All right.
Victory shall be mine. That's what I feel like Stewie from Family Guy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man of any color. Creature with blood, bitty blah, bitty blah. Ooh.
All right.
I was like, that's cool. It becomes a 4/4. I do need more mana, though.
I don't know if I like it a lot.
Ooh. Ew, that's disgusting. No! Uh-uh. How dare you? How dare you? Oh. Let's imprison them again.
Fair enough.
Oh. You're like, am I bluffing or am I not? Get him, kitty! Although I better start getting some mana here. That's what's great about green, though. You can keep getting more mana, keep getting resources. That blows. Yeah, like you care that the old one dies. Uh-huh. Of course, though. About that stupid death touch, so.
Oh my god! Thank goodness.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, this one is one of like the great cards in this deck where you get it out and you keep generating tokens. Yeah. Gotta get rid of that death touch. Oh, really? Dude. Well, all right. Now it's just we just build our armies, and then we get that super buff up cheat win card. You know. All right, kitty, you're a 2/2. Good lord. Yeah, we definitely have a game because it's like. If these things had trample, I would be so sad. Oh, man. This is not good. Dude, if I can't pull out a miracle. Yeah, get a whole life. See, that's the problem with playing white weenies like this, is that they're really good in the beginning, but if aggro, if you can't get that. Right. I'm waiting on you to tap or do something.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, sorry about this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. Wow.
Yeah, it gets worse.
I know. I'll let you do your combo. I just like. Wow. He's getting carpal tunnel over there, like clicking every. Oh, you just do resolve all.
Yep. I don't know what else I want to do. Oh, actually, I do know. I want to do this.
Yeah. Only what, like 33 of those 1/1 tokens.
And yeah, we'll do that again.
Oh my god, just finish me off. Ah.
Right.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh. And I got this lovely mana. See, this is what, just to kind of show you. If I could bring out a Sarah Angel earlier, then I could have kept tapping you 4 every time. But all right.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
You annihilated me. Do we got time for one more?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Snake Eater? What's going on?
Snake Eater.
So that was a good one.
That was, man. That was.
Yeah. So all right. So it was 3, 5, 2. So it's white or red. That's what's left. So what do you guys want to see? White or red?
I put my faith in this deck.
I guess if we're going mono only, then I guess I'll just do the red because the white I have now is white and black. So I'll do the yeah, okay. Lloyd's in for the red. We're going red.
Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't do. I was thinking mono red, but I'm like, eh.
All right.
I think I might have accidentally deleted some of my older mono red that I read.
Your older decks.
Okay, cool. Do. We ain't messing around this time.
No.
No.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. It's an interesting land you have there.
Yeah, I know. It's a creature. Or it can be a mana. It can be whatever. What's this? That thing. We can't let that nonsense be here. Gosh, too many options. Ooh! Wait. I'm thinking to myself. My turn. My turn to put out the cheap trap. Ooh. All right. Well. Time to play that.
What we got going on?
So many choices. No attacks. Building up my little arm with distraction. The background music is supposed to be peaceful. Alright, now what thing are you going to play to screw? Ugh. Well. Lose a mana. That's the only thing I hate about that. You do lose a mana. Really? Oh. Got a mana now, so it's okay. It's okay.
All right.
Not yet. See, this is counters. Counters and counters. Counters and counters and encounters and encounters. Can that thing do target artifact? Oh, whew. I was like, God, stupid artifact. What I do have is another bear.
Fair enough.
Alright. Like, is it time? Bombardment. Problem is, you got too much stuff. I don't like those snarls. Let's see what you do here. Trample, trample. Okay. All my stuff has got trample. Yeah, there's just no way we can. Let me see here. Woohoo! I can do math.
Good job.
I didn't even have
next turn.
Yeah. I didn't even have to destroy him. I just, I realized.
Yeah. That was it. That was a good time. Yeah. No, you're glad be glad you had that card though, because the bombardment would have killed you next turn.
Yeah, I know. That's
Cool. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, and that's what's like so much fun, about. Yeah, definitely, dude. I don't know. I was sweating bullets. I mean, for a while, for a while there. But yeah, I mean that's the fun. So the thing that I do like about like Magic per se, like some other card games, is that you can just get that one card and then you can just totally turn the tide. Like you can totally win and you can totally recover. It's that.
Yeah.
It's that kind of game, and like resources are super precious. Drawing cards and anything that can gain you mana gives you a huge advantage. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was super cool. That was very, very cool. So, all right, cool. Well, I don't know if did everyone run away?
I think so.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's all good. But it was cool.
That's
We were
okay.
having a good time. So anyway, if people are watching this on replay, hit us up in the comments, and see. Tell us if you liked it or didn't like it or any of those kind of things. Did the pics show up? I don't know. Let's go find out. I'm gonna log into the account there. Let's see if we can find the pictures. Gmail.
Yeah, I'll let you check.
Heck yeah.
You want to share it real quick?
Share video file. Actually, how can I download this guy? Let me download this guy and then download this guy.
Yeah, and then share the video file. Cool, good. Well, Lloyd's still here with us. So yeah.
Can I rotate it? Rotate. There we go. All right, awesome. And then let me open. Can I do this? No. Then let me open this other one. So I have them both in lock. Nope, wrong one. This one. All right, so share screen. Window. So this is the Game Gear, which is pretty rad. It's pretty cool. I got the thing there. And then if we go to it, stop sharing and share again, we can see this guy right here. There's the stick.
Wow!
That's impressive, sir. That is good times. I'm liking it. That is very, very cool.
Actually,
yeah.
Yeah.
Very neat.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Dude, you got mad mod skills. You know what? That's awesome because you have to be so precise to not crack the whole, the whole D-pad there. I mean, dude, my hat's off to you, especially at 12 years old. I mean, that'd be difficult to do now. And dude, you know what? And it's even cooler too how that joystick, it's not too big. Like it looks like it came like that.
Exactly. Yeah, it looks like an official add-on. That's really cool.
My hat's off to you, sir. That's awesome. I love that. Thank you so much for sending that, digging up those pictures.
Absolutely. So, do you have any final thoughts before we wrap up our time?
Tonight I reign the champion for the Magic. No, sorry.
I think you did.
I gotta flex a little bit, dude, because you creamed me last time with the pay. My deck didn't even stand a chance, and so so it's all good. But yeah, I might feel motivated now to go back through and make some more decks. This, it is so much more fun, playing you're a human, and you can complete quests too.
Yeah. If you were working on your dailies and stuff, all the daily stuff counts, except for the win thing. It won't give you credits for wins. And I guess you could rig it. That's why.
Yeah. Okay, if you had like 2 accounts.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that was just a lot of fun. I'm glad we still had like some older decks we could just play and.
Yeah, just a Dremel and JV Weld. That's awesome.
And all that good stuff. But yeah,
who knows? That's how you get things done, though. Lloyd.
Oh yeah, dude, totally. I mean, who knows? Is there a Steam Deck or an Analog Pocket in my future? I don't know. I think it's just neat to really see where these devices have come along and where they're where they're going to and all that.
And I had my chance on the Steam Deck. I put my pre-order like email in, and I got my email. It just came at the wrong time. I just couldn't do it. Like, because when you're looking at, staring down the barrel of like $600-700.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know, man. I just don't have it.
See, that's the thing. Like the dilemma is that, okay, if I get the $400, so you could get like the $400 one. Like, I forget who did a video compared the screens. Like that screen isn't. It's fine. It's not. But if you do that, what's going to kill you is the 64 gigabyte hard drive. But I believe off of Amazon for like an extra $80, then you can buy like a bigger NVMe too. But still, you're looking like at $500. I know what you mean. That's a lot of money. And then the Pocket, yeah, if you order it with like shipping, I want to say it's going to be like maybe like $240. But then you have to wait, unless you buy it off of eBay. Then you're going to pay $400 or $500. So I know what you mean. That's a dilemma. That's why I said like right now I don't have the means have to be there. So like the stars have to align. So I don't blame on you for passing. Well, he's got one of those ordered, so I don't. So it's
that one. It's that I'm in on. Yeah. I'm just waiting for mine to come in. So. That was one of those things where I'm like, I so want like that. If I'm gonna get one of them, a Steam Deck, a Polymega, or an analog for what I want to do, the Polymega was it, because I could, in the base unit, it does all the disc stuff, and I've got my Retron for all my cartridge stuff. So it's like, that's it. I don't need anything more, because it'll do Saturn and it'll do PSX. And I'm like, all right, I'm fine.
So yeah, I don't blame you, man. And that was like cheaper than the cost of a Steam Deck. I mean, yes, it'd be a fun toy. Plus, you have that other handheld. So I don't blame you. Oh, so fun fact of the Polymega, Retro Ralph, who's been on the show. I forget what video game con was there in Phoenix, Arizona, and he had his own booth, I guess. But anyways, he was like walking around and giving a tour, and he said somebody there had the Polymega and like all the modules. I think they were, and I think it sold there, I think they were wanting like 1,800 or 1,700, something like that,
Yeah, I mean, going right on eBay, so every once in a while you can find one.
Remember last time that somebody wanted like $3,000, and like other people they wanted like 1,800, Yeah.
So
we should do that every show.
$800 open box.
Is that what? Before we go here, is that what eBay is showing?
Yep. Oh, here, I can pop it up.
Yeah, go ahead and share.
Let's do it should be every time we do it.
Do we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to check. Because then that way we know Rich is waiting for a reason. It's like, could you imagine having that conversation with your wife? Honey, can we hold off paying the mortgage for a month so I can...
Oh, and that's just the turbo module. That's not even the base module. So $800 for the turbo module. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then we got the super module 478.
There we go.
Module 368.
I still haven't sold it.
Base unit in hand, ready to ship, sealed, $3,000.
But they're still asking for $1,755 shipping. Like, really, somebody has the audacity to calculate that? Dude,
right. You just can't throw it in a box for $3,000. You bought it for $400.
Yeah.
$400.
Yeah. Like, hand deliver that to me for that price.
Yeah. I mean, there was a time where I was like this close to desperate mode. And they were still going because they just started shipping, and some people got them on hand and they were just okay. I found one for like $650 and I almost did it.
Well, here's my two issues, and we can save this for another show because I know we're over. Is that like the two issues that I have is, for one, you can't. Like when Walmart was selling the Polymega, at least you could put in your order and you weren't going to be charged. You know what I mean? So that's the issue that I have. A lot of these companies, they want their money up front. At least if you could wait to get charged until it ships. And then number two is that you don't have the option to do payments unless you go through like some loan shark or something where it's going to, you know what I mean? Like if you could do payments and not have to pay it until it ships. I actually think Walmart was doing that.
Oh yeah.
I think they were doing both, So that's
so because what Walmart could do is basically treat the pre-order as a layaway. So, and if it was a layaway, then you can actually pay towards the cost of the item, because they wouldn't release it to you until it paid off. but you could make payments on it. And but it was a window. Like, layaway usually works in the holidays, right? They start them in September, October, and they run them through December 31st is your pickup date. So, but yeah, I mean, if any place that did that for like a higher cost item, I would probably jump on higher. I would do a Steam Deck like that. For $200 a month, I probably could squeeze $200 a month out of somewhere, for 3-4 months and then get a Steam Deck.
Well, yeah, that's like I forget if I might have mentioned this last time, but during like Prime Day, like my wife really wanted a laptop, and even though like something like that is like the cost of a Steam Deck, but we can pay it off like in 6 months. So it's maybe like it's like maybe it's like maybe like 150, and so that's we can swing that. That's like her Christmas, birthday, whatever to get Age of Empires 4, which does work. Whew. Because I had to go through. Well, you never know with PC, especially when you're like a tech guy like us. I had to go through and spec it, and I think I was telling you before, like it just gave a warning saying the video driver wasn't supported and whatever, but it runs. It's one, so it's like woohoo. I mean, I was gonna say because it has like the NVIDIA especially for like an NVIDIA with like 4 gigs of memory dedicated. I'm like, come on. The only thing it doesn't have 8 gigs, only has 8 gigs of RAM, but still that's the minimum requirement. So
yeah. But
yeah, if you could, that's what I mean. If you could pay these things off, and at least if you can get them now. Unless it's something like the Polymega that you really, really want.
Yeah. Very cool.
So, yeah. Or just go the Pete route and just get like the real devices modified.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if only we were all lucky like that, right?
Right.
I don't know how he finds them sometimes.
I know.
Let alone, because I know he does a lot of trading and he, has a lot of cool places that he goes to. He has his local store and they get in a lot of cool stuff. So that's kind of cool. But just
that's the thing. He actually has like a collection that he can barter with.
Yeah,
right?
He trades out, right? He's like, oh, I don't need this part of this collection because I don't feel like collecting that anymore. Instead, I'm just gonna get this, and then he'll get like 2/3 of a collection just by doing a trade out, which is awesome. That's how I used to do it back in the day, in the GameStop days when I was like super bachelor days. That's how I'd get all my games. I'd have 2 or 3 games that I knew that were worth something to the store, right? Because the old myth about GameStop is like, oh, you trade in your games, you don't get anything for them. You trade in the right games and you get a lot of stuff for them. And I used to play that game every time that there was a new release because I'd pick them back up used on sale right after I did the trade. 2 or 3 months later, I'd go back and buy those games again because I knew that every 3 or 4 months they'd have a promotion where certain titles they'd give you more than you paid for when you bought it used on sale. They'd give you like twice as much in trading credit. So you bring them right back and you just trade them in to get your new game. Oh man, you play that for forever.
Yep. So here's Lloyd's dilemma. See, that's
yeah.
So, but what you have to do though, I think with the Polymega Lloyd is that like what Rich is doing, like he's mainly getting it is it's like, hey, this is my Sega Saturn.
Yep.
So or it's gonna like or have that mindset like, hey, I'm gonna start off with CD games, or maybe I really want to play Super Nintendo Genesis. I think that's because it is really expensive. Like pick 1 or 2 modules, or just get it for the CD-ROM.
Yeah, and that's why I did the base unit only, because again, I can emulate them. I can emulate everything else fairly well on the Retron 5, and I've got my 3-in-1 adapter that gives me all my Master System, Game Gear, and Sega card. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't need anything else after that. And the Polymega does everything else. It does Sega Saturn, it does PSX, it does Sega CD and Turbo CD. So I'm like, well, as far as all that stuff goes, I don't need anything else. Because then I can just wind up getting my hands on these discs finally later on.
Oh, and don't forget PS1 and then another oddball Neo Geo CD-ROM.
Right.
Which the thing too is like not a lot of people have Neo Geo CD-ROM. I don't think those are that expensive. So you may who knows.
The discs themselves aren't too crazy. There are certain games that are like out of control, but not a lot of them. So, but yeah, no, you're right.
I think if you have a disc that's a little bit scratched up, it might take it like 30 minutes or an hour to copy it over. But once it's, once it's copied over, then at least you're, at least you can play it.
Yeah, no, that is huge. Well, that's a huge thing.
And that's like
getting close to $1,000. You're like, oh, come on. Yeah.
Cost of a Steam Deck. Yeah, that's what's kind of funny.
Yeah.
All these devices are around the same price.
So, but all right, cool. That's some good stuff. I think we're in good to go territory, right?
Yep. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining us. One thing I do appreciate, which is kind of fun about the show, is we don't always post on Twitter or the Facebooks, or we don't always post on social media. Sometimes like this, we just go live, and it's great to see that y'all jump in and
we super appreciate that. And tell a few friends. You come on in and hang out with these goofy guys talking about games. It's kind of cool. We love hanging out with you guys. It's awesome. So, but anyway, until next time, I'm hoping what we're gonna do is we're gonna get. I'm gonna see if I can go out on the hunt and get somebody else. Maybe we'll have somebody in a third chair for next time. I'll work on some stuff. So, but those episodes we always see promo for. We're always put something out for them.
Of course.
Because of course you gotta kick it to your guests, right? But all right, cool. Well, thanks everyone again for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. Well, we created content. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
All retro gamers.
This concludes our broadcast day. Click.